Good morning everyone. Today we will go for the anatomy of the cranial nerve. These are very important structures present in the brain and brainstem. The cranial nerve are those nerves which arise from the brain and brainstem rather than the spinal cord. Okay, these are the nerves. They are arise from the brain and brainstem rather than the spinal cord. Okay, the nerves arise from the spinal cord or the spinal nerves, and these cranial nerves are arise from the brainstem and brain, and they are 12 pairs of cranial nerves, and these pairs of nerves passing through the foramina in the skull, either individually or in group. The cranial nerves are traditionally referred to by Roman numerals, and these numerals begin cranially and run caudally. The most cranial nerve is the olfactory nerve, which runs from the nasal cavity through to the olfactory bulb. The next most cranial is the optic nerve, which runs from the eyes to the thalamus. Cranial nerve and cranial nerve third and 12 all exists from the brain stem. Okay, the most cranial nerve one is olfactory and optic nerve. Okay, which runs from the nasal cavity. Olfactory nerve, it is runs from the nasal cavity through to olfactory bulb. The next most cranial nerve is optic nerve, which runs from the eyes to the thalamus. Okay, these are 12 in number, and many of the cranial nerves with nuclei within the brainstem contain sensory and motor neurons and components, both sensory and motor components. Some are sensory and some are motor, and some are mixed. Okay, the sensory fibers components have their cell bodies located in ganglia outside the central nervous system, and the motor fibers elements have their cell bodies within the cranial nervous system. Okay, I can go for the next slide. Okay, the cranial nerves are 12 pairs of cranial nerves arise from the brain inside the cranial cavity and passes through the various foramina in the bones of the cranium, divided into three functions. Some are sensory, some are motor, and some are mixed. Okay, can go for the next slide. These are the 12 cranial nerves. These are present like this. This is the optic chiasma, optic nerve. Okay, and this is the oculomotor. Okay, these are from the midbrain, and this is the trigeminal nerve. This is a sensory, and this is the motor fibers, and these are the some nerves. Cranials arise in between the pons and medulla oblongata. Okay, this is the absent, this is the facial, and this is the vestibulocochlear. Okay, and there some are motor and sensory. Okay, some are motor and some are sensory and some are mixed, and these are the further four nerves. This is the hypoglossal nerve, vagus nerve, glossopharyngeal nerve. I already explained during the anatomy of the midbrain, anatomy of the brainstem, the origins or emergence of the cranial nerve in the brain stem. Like that, there are 12 pairs of the cranial nerve. They are as follow: olfactory. Okay, olfactory, optic, oculomotor, trochlear. Okay, trigeminal, vagus. As follows: olfactory, optic, oculomotor, trochlear, trigeminal, absent, facial, vestibular, glossopharyngeal, vagus, accessory, and hypoglossal. Okay, like that 12 nerves are there, or cranial nerves. You can see here like this olfactory. You can see here first, this is the olfactory, this is the optic, and this is the optic chiasma. Okay, and this is the midbrain, and this is the oculomotor. Okay, this is the trochlear. Okay, and this is the trigeminal, sensory and motor. Then this is a absent, facial, vestibulocochlear, glossopharyngeal, and this is the glossopharyngeal. Okay, this is glossopharyngeal, this is a vagus, this is a hypoglossal. Alright, and this is the spinal accessory. These are the 12 nerves of the cranial nerve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 12. Okay, these are the cranial nerves of the OHO, to touch and feel very green vegetables. Okay, this is the remember mnemonic for the cranial nerve. Can go for the next slide. Can see here origins. This is the medulla oblongata. In the medulla oblongata, which nerves are origin? Glossopharyngeal, vagus, and hypoglossal. Okay, and in between the pons and medulla oblongata, this is the which nerves are origin? Absent, facial, vestibulocochlear. And in the pons, which nerves are origin? This is trigeminal. Okay, and in the midbrain, oculomotor and trochlear. Okay, and in the optic and olfactory, they are in the thalamus. Okay, these are the 12 pairs of the cranial nerve, olfactory nerve, optic nerve, oculomotor nerve, trochlear nerve, trigeminal nerve, absent nerve, facial nerve, vestibular nerve, glossopharyngeal nerve, vagus nerve, accessory nerve, and hypoglossal nerve. Okay, now we can go for the first nerve of the cranial nerve, that is the olfactory nerve. This is a component of sensory. Function is smell. Origin olfactory receptor nerve cells opening to the skull, opening in the crimpiform palate of the ethmoid bone. Okay, olfactory, I already explained during the anatomy of the nose, olfactory bulb, fibers of the olfactory nerve. Okay, and how the smell is occurred. This is the sensory nerve, contain the axon that conduct the impulse from the olfactory, the sense of smell. The olfactory epithelium occupies the superior part of the nasal cavity, covering the inferior surface of the crimpiform palate and extending down along the superior nasal concha. Okay, this is the bulb, olfactory bulb. This is the olfactory tract, and these are the fibers of olfactory nerve. Okay, and this is the crimpiform plate of the ethmoid bone. Okay, and this is the frontal bone. Okay, like this is the olfactory nerve is present. You can see here in this clearly olfactory bulb, olfactory nerves. Okay, olfactory tract, nasal, frontal bone, like that. Next, this is the second nerve. This is the optic nerve. Component is sensory. Function is vision. Origin back of the eyeball, opening to the skull at the optic canal. Optic nerve is a sensory nerve. Contain axons that conduct nerve impulse from the vision in the retina, rods and cones, initiate visual signals and relay them to bipolar cells, which transmit the signals to the ganglion cells. Axons of all ganglion cells in the retina of each eye join to form an optic nerve, which pass through the optic foramen. You can see here, I already explained during the anatomy of the eye. Okay, optic nerve, optic chiasma, radiation or tracks of the optic nerve. Okay, this is like this, and this is present in the thalamus, optic chiasma. Okay, can go for the next slide. Next is oculomotor nerve component. It is a motor nerve. Function: raises upper eyelids, turns the eyeball upwards, downwards and medially, constricts the pupils, accommodates the eye. Origin: anterior surface of the midbrain, opening to the skull, superior orbital fissure. You can see here, this is the oculomotor nerve. You can see that these are the, it gives the muscles, by that it was upward, downwards movements of the eyeball and eyelids movements, always depend on the oculomotor nerve. Okay, and it is also give the ciliary bodies of the eye. Okay, and that ciliary ganglion, inferior rectus muscles, inferior oblique muscle, superior oblique muscle, superior rectus muscle and levator palpebral superior muscle. By that eye movements of the pupils or contraction or dilation of the pupils, all is depend on the function of the oculomotor nerve, and this is a motor nerve. Okay, can go for the next slide. You can see here how the oculomotor nerve give the muscles: medial rectus muscle, levator palpebral supinator muscles, ciliary ganglions and inferior rectus and oblique muscles, to sphincter of the pupil. Okay, to ciliary muscles. Okay, you can go for the next, that is a trochlear nerve component. It is a motor type of nerve. Function: assisting the turning of the eyeball downwards and laterally. Origin: posterior surface of the midbrain, opening to the skull, superior orbital fissure. Trochlear nerve, you can see this is the trochlear nerve, arise from the midbrain and superior oblique muscles and superior orbital fissure. Okay, now trigeminal nerve. Trigeminal nerve, it is origin or emerges at the pons, mixed nerve, motor and sensory. It is also has the two fibers, one is motor fiber, another one is sensory fiber. Largest cranial nerve, it has two roots from ventrolateral of the pons, have large sensory root and small motor root. You can see how it is. This is a trigeminal. Most of patients suffer from the trigeminal neuralgia. In that time, patient have the severe pain at the orbit, at the maxillary region, at the mandibular region, or in the teeth on the one side of the face, because of it will have the supply to the frontal, maxillary part, mandibular part, whole part of the face. Okay, you can see here. Okay, these are has the three fibers. Okay, and this is the trigeminal nerve. This is the trigeminal ganglion. Okay, and these are the three fibers of the trigeminal nerve. One is give the frontal bone or front of the face. Okay, orbital, okay, and maxillary area, and this is the third is at the mandibular area. It also give the nose. These are three top parts of the trigeminal nerve. One is ophthalmic, another one is maxillary, another one is mandibular. Trigeminal nerve has the three parts. One is ophthalmic nerve, maxillary nerve and mandibular nerve. Already I explained. This is the ophthalmic, this is the maxillary, and it is supplied to the maxilla, that's why, and this is the mandibular, it supplies to the mandibular, that's why it is the mandibular. Okay, trigeminal nerve has the three parts. It has the three fibers. One is ophthalmic, maxillary and mandibular, like this. Okay, like this. This is the ophthalmic, it is ophthalmic zone, and this is the maxillary zone, and this is the mandibular zone. Okay, function: and that first one is ophthalmic zone or ophthalmic nerve. A component is sensory function. It gives the cornea, okay, skin of forehead, scalp, eyelid, nose, mucous membrane of paranasal sinus and nasal cavity. Here from it connects the sensory function. Origin anterior aspect of the pons. Opening to the skull, superior orbital fissure. Then second is maxillary. It is also sensory. It gives the to the skin of the face or maxilla, teeth of the upper jaw, mucous membrane of the nose and maxillary sinus and plate. Origin anterior aspect of the pons and opening of the skull is foramina ovale. Then next third and last here nerve branch, that is of the trigeminal nerve, that is a mandibular nerve. This is a motor. Okay, both upper two are ophthalmic and maxillary are sensory, and this is the motor. The function is muscle of mastication, mylohyoid muscles, anterior velar of the digastric, tensor villi palatine and tensor tympani. Origin anterior aspect of the pons, opening to the skull by the foramen rotundum. Then mandibular nerve, it is also have the sensory function also. In that, skin of the cheek, skin over the mandible and side of the head, teeth of lower jaw and temporomandibular joint, muscle membrane of the mouth, anterior part of the tongue. Origin anterior aspect of the pons, opening of the skull is foramen rotundum. Then next nerve, it is a cranial nerve, that is the sixth nerve, that is the abducent nerve. It is a completely motor. Function lateral rectus muscle term eyeball laterally. Origin anterior surface of the hindbrain between the pons and medulla. Opening of the skull is a superior orbital fissure. You can see this is the abducent nerve. It gives the lateral rectus muscle. By that lateral movement of the eyeball is formed. Now it is the next nerve, that is a facial nerve. Okay, there are 12 cranial nerves. The facial nerve is the 7th cranial nerve. It is a nerve of the second brachial arch, hence supplies all the muscles that develop from the mesoderm of this arch. It is mixed nerve with the large motor root and small sensory root. Facial, it is a mixed function. It is motor, muscle of the face and scalp, stapedius muscle, posterior belly of the digastric muscle, stylohyoid muscle. Functioning of the sensory, taste from anterior 2/3 of the tongue, from the floor of the mouth and palate. Facial nerve, the function, it is also secremotor. One is sensory, another one is motor, and another one is secretory motor. It's submandibular and sublingual salivary glands, lacrimal glands and glands of the nose and palate. Origin in between the medulla oblongata and pons. Opening of the skull, internal acoustic meatus, facial canal, stylomatoid foramen. You can see here, this is the origin of the trigeminal nerve. This is the vestibular nerve, and in between only you can see the what? Facial nerve also. Vestibular nerve. You can see here, this is the vestibular nerve. Okay, in between the what? Pons and medulla oblongata. You can see the emerges of the vestibular nerve. Component, it is a sensory function, vestibular, semicircular canal, vestibule, position of head, cochlear, organ of Corti and hearing. Origin medulla oblongata and pons. Opening to the skull, internal acoustic meatus. This is the vestibular cochlear nerve. You can see this is the vestibular cochlear nerve. Origin in between the pons and medulla oblongata, and this is the vestibular nerve, and this is the cochlear nerve. Okay, and this is the vestibular ganglion and vestibular nerve. And this is the internal acoustic nerve, and this is the cochlear branch of the cochlear nerve. Acoustic auditory nerve, this is a sensory nerve, has two branches, vestibular and cochlear branches. You can see here in this picture also, vestibular and cochlear nerve branches, acoustic, this one, and vestibular nerve. Internal acoustic meatus also, vestibular ganglion, semicircular canal. Okay, and this is all you seen in this, and cochlear, it is supplied to the cochlea, contained in the spiral ganglion. Next is glossopharyngeal nerve. This is a mixed type, function, motor, sensory and secretomotor. Motor in that it is supplied mainly by the stylopharyngeus muscle, assists the swallowing. In sensory, and it is mainly general sensation and taste from the posterior 1/3 of the tongue and pharynx, cavities, sinus and carotid body. Function, secretomotor and palatal gland. You can see here, this is a glossopharyngeal nerve, okay, and this is the jugular foramina, and from there superior ganglion, then inferior ganglion, and these are like that, it will give to the tongue. Okay, by that you can know the help in the swallowing, and it also give the carotid bulb. Okay, this is the carotid artery, okay, the carotid sinus and carotid body. Okay, like that, this is the glossopharyngeal nerve, give the sensation, and it is also give the parotid gland and parotid gland. Glossopharyngeal nerve origin from the medulla oblongata, opening in the to the skull by the jugular foramen. Next is the cranial nerve, that is a vagus nerve, very important nerve, and this is a parasympathetic. Okay, vagus nerve is a critical nerve for supplying the parasympathetic information to the visceral organs of the respiratory, digestive, urinary system. It is important in the control the heart rate, bronchoconstriction and digestive process. Okay, the vagus nerve wanders from the brainstem to the organs of the body to calm them down. The sympathetic nerves from the spine travels to the organ to produce the stress activity from the times of emergency or heighten the activity. Okay, but vagus nerve, it is do the calming activity. Okay, the stimulating the vagus nerve shut off the inflammatory activity within the cell of the organs. This helps with the immune system activity and overall function of the body, and this is the calming activity will stimulate the vagus nerve to provide this healthful effect. The vagus nerve gives all the branches to the eye, lung, heart, lungs, stomach, secretion, intestine, okay, everywhere. Okay, then now the next 11th nerve, it is accessory nerve. This is the motor, function is cranial root, okay, muscles of soft palate, expand the tensor villa palatine, muscle of the pharynx, expand the staphypharyngeus, muscles of the larynx, spinal root, sternocleidomastoid and trapezius muscle. Origin at the medulla oblongata, opening to the skull at the jugular foramen. This is the accessory nerve. Okay, it gives the sternocleidomastoid muscle and trapezius muscle, and to the soft palate and pharyngeal muscles. Next, 12th nerve is hypoglossal nerve, that is completely motor, function is muscle of tongue except platoglossal, controlling its shape and movements. Origin medulla oblongata, opening to the skull, it is hypoglossal canal. This is the hypoglossal muscle and to the tongue. Here it is stuck and it will give the blood like this. Okay, it is very important, very easy to remember what their function or function Okay, this is in the face of the man. In that, 1 it denotes the nose, olfactory. 2 denotes the optic. 3 denotes the upward medial lateral movements of the oculomotor. Okay. 4 denotes the trochlear. Okay, this is lateral movement. Okay. 5th denotes the trigeminal. Okay. 6th denotes the obtuse. 7th denotes the facial. 8th denotes the acoustic, means ear, or vestibulocochlear. Okay. 9th denotes glossopharyngeal. Okay, it is done. This is the glossopharyngeal. 10th denotes the vagus. 11th spinal accessory, sternocleidomastoid and trapezius. 12th hypoglossus, means the tongue. It is a very easy method to understand the functions of the cranial nerve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 up to the 11. This is another cranial nerve, mnemonic. Okay, in that S denotes the sensory, M denotes the motor, and B denotes the both. Olfactory, it is a sensory. Optic, it is a sensory. Oculomotor, it is a motor. Trochlear, it is a motor. Trigeminal, it is a both sensory and motor. Obtuse, it is a motor. Facial, it is a both. Vestibulocochlear, it is a sensory. Glossopharyngeal, it is a both. Vagus, it is a both. Spinal accessories, it is a motor, and hypoglossal, this is a motor. This is one mnemonic to remember these cranial nerves. One is oh, to touch and feel a very green vegetables. A for accessory, hypogloss. Another one is on old Olympus towering tops, a fine and German waved some hopes. Okay, thank you very much.